Welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica. We're doing February tarotscopes. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. As always, just keep in mind the readings are general. All the information about readings, all that is in the description box below. I'm using the Muse Tarot and the Heaven and Earth Tarot. They're both absolutely gorgeous. And I've done like an unboxing and a walkthrough with both of them if you want to see them more closely. Okay, what is going on for Capricorn in February 2021? Capricorn, February 2021, what do they need to know? Capricorn, February 2021. The Hermit, Two of Swords, Wheel, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Judgment, the Devil, the Star, and Justice. What are you doing? Five of Wands. What are you doing, Capricorn? Okay, well, right off the bat, we've got reconciliation because you've got Ten of Pentacles in the past and the Two of Cups in your near future. And you have the Judgment card in your reading as well as the Justice card and the Star card. And the Wheel of Fortune on the mind. Oh boy. Right. Five of Wands, Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So you are conflicted about something. Should I, shouldn't I type energy? Like, because you have the Hermit as your first card as you go into the month in your current situation. The challenge is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is where we kind of off, combined. Jesus Christ. Can you tell I got my coffee? Two of Swords combined with the Hermit tells me you've been kind of closed off, either isolating, maybe you've been isolating because of what's going on in the world, but like closing your heart off. So whether you're single or not single, you've been kind of holding back to protect yourself, closing off your heart. So you might have been a little bit of in an emotionally unavailable type energy type thing, okay? For others of you, this is a time of searching but being blocked, or a time of reaching out but being blocked. The reason for everything, we have the Knight of Voices or the Knight of Swords in this deck. The reason for everything, this is being impulsive and saying something you can't take back. So I don't know if this is something you did and then now you're thinking I shouldn't have done that and you're trying to reach out and apologize and you're not getting through, or this is vice versa, someone else did this to you, they've been trying to reach out and you have been blocking them, or kind of closing yourself up to this person. In the past, we have the of materials or the Ten of Pentacles. This deck is gorgeous, guys. The Ten of materials. And this tells me that at one point in time, you did have a happy, stable relationship with this person, whether it's romantic or a family dynamic type thing with the Ten of Pentacles, yeah? There was a completion. So it ended, yeah? Why? Again, we go back to something said or something done very impulsively, very rashly. I don't know if this is around an air sign as well, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or around a Virgo energy here, but it happened and you couldn't take it back. Okay, you were the other person. Crowning you, we have the Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about change. You might be changing your mind about being closed off, changing your mind about blocking things and people off. You might have received an opportunity in the past to move or even for a job and you blocked it or rejected it. And now you're thinking, could I go back to it? Is it still available? For others of you, it can talk about reconciliation on the mind because it's the wheel. What goes around comes around, yeah? So it might be either someone's trying to talk to you about reconciliation or you're starting to consider reconciliation, or at least reaching out to someone to make peace. The near future, you have the Two of Emotions, the Two of Cups, and this is the first time this card has come out since I've been using the deck. And I've used it so far in the tarotscopes that I've done for February, and also a bunch of, well, I don't know if a bunch, but a few live videos that I've done for all signs. But near future, Two of Cups. Now, this can be making peace. This can be kind of becoming vulnerable to the other person. If you have been in a relationship of any kind and you've been closed off, this is opening yourself back up, being vulnerable. This can be reconciliation, absolutely. Or it can be a new person coming into your life. Okay. Because maybe the 10 of materials, you've been closed off and you thought, that's it, I'm going to be single forever, or that's it, this is my new situation, my new status, this is it. And then slowly but surely with the Wheel of Fortune, you started to feel differently about it. And the Five of Inspiration or the Five of Wands can talk about the fact that you have been talking to different people, entertaining different people, or maybe going out as well. And the Two of Cups is where we choose one and we go with it. You know, this is new friendship or new partnership, renewed partnership, or a reconciliation. Okay. Or again, making peace. Whoever this is about, making peace. We do have water sign energy here, though. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In the position representing you, we have Awakening, and this is the Judgment card in this deck. So you are ready to give something a second chance. Listen, yes, this can be to do with the Mercury retrograde that we're going through for most of February. But with all these major arcanas here, I feel like it's beyond that for you. In other words, if you give something another chance, for some of you, it won't be affected by the retrograde. In other words, when Mercury retrograde starts, we start to see people coming back from our past, or opportunities, not necessarily people, opportunities, things to reassess, things to reconsider, etc. And in the realm of relationships, yes, we can start to see people come back. But what usually happens is, while we entertain that and we try to figure out and reconsider and readdress it, as soon as Mercury goes direct, what usually happens is that person kind of then goes away as well. Because the purpose of the Mercury retrograde wasn't to bring this person back into our lives to stay. It was rather to get us to readdress a situation in order to release it. Okay? But like I say, for some of you, it's not about that. For some of you, this person is coming back and they're staying, or this new person is coming in and they're staying. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups and the Judgment card and the Justice card, I don't throw out this word lightly, but I do see soulmate energy here. And that tells me that if you are going to take this person back or go back to this person, be ready for more lessons, because that's what a soulmate relationship is. It can be it often is both the most beautiful relationship you've ever had and the happiest, as well as the most difficult and challenging. Okay, so just be prepared. That's the type of relationship it is. You know, just consider it. Just keep it in mind. But this is also feeling refreshed. This is also receiving news to clarify something that enables you to free yourself from a situation. But you're also giving another chance to something, or receiving a second chance. In your environment, we have the Devil. So the Devil, yes, it can be your energy, but I think it's linked to what I was just saying, where just be prepared. It's not going to be hunky-dory all the time. It will still have its challenges. Why? Because we grow and we change every day. And as such, our lessons and our challenges grow and change every day. Okay? Or they go away, but we get others type thing. And this is in your environment. So combined with the Two of Swords, I see a lot of fear and anxiety. It's almost like you open yourself one moment and then the next you start to question it, doubt it, and you're afraid of getting hurt again. And that's what you need to be careful with here. Because what you think of, you will create. So if you're going to a relationship thinking, I'm going to get hurt again, you will get hurt again. If you're going into the relationship thinking, you know what, I'm just going to open up, be myself, do the best that I can. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least I know I've done my best. Then it won't, if it works out, awesome. If it doesn't work out, it won't destroy you. You know what I mean? Because again, you will have that peace of mind knowing that you did everything you could. In your hopes and fears, we have the Star. So hoping to heal whatever this is about for you. Hoping this is something long term, whether it's about a romantic relationship or a business partnership or just mending a connection. You're hoping that this is long term. Yeah. In the outcome, we do have the Justice card. The Justice card is you get what you give. Yeah. So again, this is telling you, be careful what you're manifesting, because if you're going into it thinking it's going to go to crap, it will go to crap very fast. Pardon my French, if you go into it with no expectation and try to be a little bit more open, because I think that's what the issue was before. And this could be you or the other person, just take it as it resonates. But someone was closed off, someone was too careful, someone was too reticent, someone might have been a little bit controlling, or someone might have been a little bit stubborn, or just emotionally unavailable, or having difficulty expressing their emotions. And so it comes across like they don't have any, but they do, they just don't know how to express them or show them, okay? So if that's the situation, try to go into it just being a little bit more open as best as you can, a little bit more vulnerable. And when something doesn't go to plan, let's say, rather than closing off and saying, this isn't worth it, talk about it. Say, I'm not really happy about this. What can we do? Is there anything we can do? You know what I mean? And you might have a decent chance for this to be long-term and for this to be that long-term stability, happiness in your life. Okay? So let's see. Let's clarify. What is this about? Bottom line, you have a lot of major arcanas. Do you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like you rejected something that was actually for you. And it's like the universe, your angels, you guys, whatever you want to call it, they're bringing it back and they're saying, no, you look at this because it is for you. It is for you. You weren't supposed to reject it. You know what I mean? It's something good for you. Interesting. So let's see. Angels and guys, please clarify. What's going on for Capricorn? See the Justice card again. So yeah, look, it's for you. It's something that you need to address and you need to entertain and you need to give it a go with. You need to give it a go with. Whether it works out or it doesn't, it's not about that. It's something that's meant to be part of your path. So whether this is a friend, a job that you have to go for, or you feel like you have to go for it, yeah, go for it. A reconciliation, a new partnership, whatever, okay? It's something that is part of your path. It's meant for you to experience. So if you run from it again, I feel like it's just going to come back in the next Mercury retrograde. So take that for what it's worth. So let's see. Let's clarify the energies of the month for Capricorn. February 2021. There you go. Hermit. Death card. Yeah, you've just withdrawn after an ending. You took it very hard. And I also feel like you blamed yourself to an extent. Can I say that? And so you took it even harder. But listen, it takes two to tango. Okay? The challenge with the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, it's thrown you into a spiral of doubt and fear of opening up and fear. I feel like it took a lot for you to even try this. And so when it didn't work out, you took that to mean, I can't do this. I'm not capable to do this. It's my fault. It's me. And so that's why it took you so long to even get to this point where you're even considering trying that again, or trying something else, or just opening up in general, or just getting your hopes up in general. Oh boy, oh boy. Six of Pentacles, and I did see the Temperance. I'm going to put it back and see if it pops up in the reading. But they're just clarifying The Temperance is about, yes, you can mend it. And the Six of Pentacles is about everything we've just said, where it's about opening up, meeting the other person in the middle, trying to compromise, trying to blend. That's what the Temperance card is, yeah? It's not just my way, and it's not just your way. It's our way. We need to find our way. So let's see. The Knight of Swords and the Foundation. What was this about? What happened? See, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles again. Someone jumped the gun with a commitment, and you weren't ready, or they weren't ready, or both of you. Neither of you was ready. Yeah? And so it came kind of crashing down. Someone moved in too fast. Someone quit their job and didn't really think it through. You know, there were maybe, I don't know. But anyway, that's what comes up. This could be a fight with a family member, or a fight with the whole family. Hurtful words said and hurtful actions taken. Ten of Pentacles in the past. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. A lot of anger. You have had a lot of anger because of this ending. And some of that, or a lot of that, was directed to yourself, towards yourself. And it's affected your self-confidence and your sense of self-worth. The Wheel crowning you. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're finally at a point where you're ready to put the past behind you and look to the future, to get your hopes up again, to send your ships out there. So apply for things, ask for things, start dating, send messages, send your resumes out, send that message of how you're doing. Okay, how are you? How's the family type thing. And I also see this as, I don't usually see this in Three of Wands, but I see this as looking back to what you had previously turned your back on. Because it's almost like you left, and you might have even moved across the world to get away from this person or these people or the situation. And now you've stopped, you feel more at peace, the anger is gone, and you're turning around and looking at it. Should I keep going in this direction, or should I go back? And for some of you, that's literal travel. What's this Two of Cups in the near future? Queen of Cups. So it can be with a water sign that this is going on. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, whether that's their sun, their moon, their rising. For those of you, this is just the energy of peace and love and nurturing that is characterizing this partnership, this connection with that Two of Cups there. So it's falling in love, falling back in love, expressing love, or just caring and affection. Alternatively, it's just the energy of nurturing and acceptance. We're each accepting of what the other has to offer. The Awakening card here, Judgment card. The Knight of Pentacles. See, you're ready to get back on the proverbial horse. Nice and easy, one step at a time, one day at a time. You're a little bit cautious. You're trying not to jump the gun, okay? Or you're trying to be less impatient or impulsive. Yeah? And that's a healthier attitude in general. What's this Devil about in the environment? What's this Devil about? Three of Swords, yeah. Look. And you see how she's blocking her heart? That's an image we typically see in the Two of Swords, yeah? So, this says, I feel like it says everything will go well until the first bump in the road, and then you'll start to panic. Oh my God, this is repeating. It's the same thing, and you're going to want to bolt. So they're giving you a bit of a heads up to say, Take your time with things, but again, try to be a little bit more open. Try to be a little bit less controlling. Both these energies are Saturn. Okay. So you see how you have the symbol of Saturn and the Three of Swords, and the Devil energy is Capricorn energy ruled by Saturn. So in your environment, this is telling you it will take work. It won't be hunky-dory all the time. It will take work. You will occasionally not see eye to eye. You will occasionally not get your way. This does not mean that it's the wrong situation. It does not mean that it's a failure. It does not mean you're doing something wrong or what you want doesn't matter or whatever the case may be. Okay? So what they're saying is, heads up, you're going to have bumps in the road. Try to look to your partner or look to this friend or family member or whatever this is, this pillar of support that's coming into your life. Try to look to them first and think, how are we going to fix this, rather than I'm going to bolt. Okay? If that makes sense. I heard something that's very heartbreaking. I heard you're breaking your own heart because of the fear. So this isn't something that someone else does to you. I feel like no one can break your heart the way you can break your heart, Capricorn. So take that for what it's worth. What's the star and the hopes and fears? You hope for something long-term, but you're afraid it's going to end. You're afraid you're going to have to walk away, or you're afraid this person will walk away from you, or you're afraid the situation is going to go away. You know, the hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. If you put energy in preparing for the worst, that's what you're going to manifest. This doesn't mean be reckless, but it means give it a proper chance. Don't have your getaway bag ready every day by the door. Okay? Does that make sense? Give it a chance. Give it a minute. Justice card in the outcome. You have the Devil. You manifest. You have the Devil in there twice. Okay? That means, to me, that tells me whatever happens, you will have created it. And the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, you start with the Hermit, you end with the Hermit, Capricorn. Okay, listen. This is good, okay? This is good. This person that's coming into your life, this person that's coming back into your life, this new job, this new place to live, this new roommate, this new whoever, whatever, the relationship you're restoring with your family, whatever. This is good. And it's meant for you. It's meant to be part of your path. The only thing that is going to hurt this is how you go into it. Does that make sense? Because you start off coming out of a place of being closed off and emotionally unavailable, and you end in a place of being closed off and emotionally unavailable. So it's like you allow yourself to hope for a second, and the first bump in the road, you take that to mean, oh, I knew it. And you leave, and you drop it, and you stop what you've been doing. Capricorn, you're going to do what you want to do. What I'm saying is, with all these major arcana cards here, they're giving you the opportunity for a do-over, but a proper do-over. What does that mean? It means not repeating what happened, but going back into the same situation to get a different outcome. And you can do that. It's in your hands. It's within your control. What you need to do, or what you would benefit from doing, is working on your self-confidence. This is the only thing holding you back, Capricorn. The only thing. of trusting another person or trusting a situation. That's the only thing holding you back. And you can break that cycle. You can break free from that and like take your power back. Sounds corny. And be so much happier. Okay? So, I will leave it there. You have amazing energy, Capricorn. That's why I keep repeating myself, because I wouldn't want you to miss out on this. Because like I say, it's part of your path. You keep running away from it now, it will just come back next Mercury retrograde. Okay? But try for a different outcome. Yeah? Try for a different outcome. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have the perfect plan. You just have to think about the next step. And just try something. You know what I mean? Just try. See what happens. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm looking forward to your thoughts, your feedback. But we don't often get this, Capricorn. We don't often get do-overs. So I would encourage you to take advantage and have this do-over and get a different outcome for yourself. Okay? So I hope this helps. Watch all your other signs. Have a great month ahead. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Okay? Bye for now.